Getting pumped. Module 1, Worksite Breastfeeding Support Overview. How to support breastfeeding mothers at work. Welcome to our instructional series on strategies to improve breastfeeding support in East Tennessee worksites like yours. After completing this module, you should be able to describe the importance of worksite breastfeeding support and identify resources to support breastfeeding employees. This module will give you an introduction to worksite breastfeeding support. As employers, managers, coworkers, and human resources personnel, you play an important role in supporting breastfeeding mothers at work. Research has shown that worksites of mothers who have had positive support experiences share some helpful characteristics. The remaining modules will explore these topics in more detail. We hope you find these modules informative and helpful. Many health organizations, such as the American Academy of Pediatrics and World Health Organization, recommends exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months and breastfeeding with other foods for 12 months and beyond. These recommendations are designed to promote optimal benefits of breastfeeding. Breastfeeding holds many health benefits for mothers and their infants. Breastfeeding can lower a baby's risk of ear, GI, and respiratory infections, asthma and allergies, SIDS or sudden infant death syndrome, becoming overweight or obese, type 1 and type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers. Among moms, breastfeeding has been linked to a lower risk of breast and ovarian cancers as well as thyroid cancer, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, osteoporosis, and promote faster return to pre-pregnancy weight, and may reduce the risk of postpartum depression. Breastfeeding can help protect the environment. It reduces waste by reducing or eliminating the need for formula packaging and manufacturing waste. Overall, it is less costly than formula feeding. For pumping, some supplies are needed, but insurance may cover many of these costs. Additionally, flexible spending accounts may be used to cover these costs. Breastfeeding can also have benefits for employers. Breastfed babies may get sick less often, which allows mothers to take fewer family sick days. Breastfeeding can lower healthcare costs, and employees who feel supported are likely to experience job satisfaction. In turn, employee retention may be greater, which reduces costs associated with training new employees. Being a breastfeeding supported business can also improve community relations. Worksite breastfeeding support is an important part of mothers' breastfeeding success. Many countries, such as Bulgaria and the United Kingdom, offer substantial paid maternity leave, which allows mothers to continue breastfeeding longer. In the United States, where paid leave is less common, many mothers return to work while breastfeeding. In fact, return to work is a major reason some mothers decide to stop breastfeeding. However, this does not have to be the case. To continue breastfeeding to 1 year, mothers need to be supported in their workplace. Worksites can play an important role in supporting breastfeeding mothers by allowing and providing a private place and time to pump milk. Research shows that mothers who received worksite breastfeeding support services, including access to breast pumps, social support, and lactation rooms, among other resources, were more likely to breastfeed longer. Breastfeeding works by supply and demand. When milk is removed from the breast, either by a nursing baby or by a breast pump, the body is signaled to make more milk. Because of this, mothers must remove milk frequently, usually every few hours. Going longer periods of time between nursing or pumping sessions can lead to decreased milk supply. It can also lead to feelings of fullness and discomfort, and even clogged milk ducts and infection. It is important to provide enough break time for mothers to express milk as needed. The time needed to pump can vary, but usually mothers need at least 15 to 20 minutes to set up a pump express milk, and pack up their supplies and their milk. During an 8-hour shift, mothers typically need to pump 2 to 3 times. When mothers feel stressed or rushed, milk expression can take longer. There are state and federal laws that protect mothers' rights to breastfeed at work. Employers must accommodate breastfeeding mothers. This protects daily, unpaid break time for milk expression. Employees are required to make a reasonable effort to provide a private location other than a bathroom for milk expression. You can access these laws by clicking the links on this slide. There are a few basic guidelines for employers to follow to support breastfeeding mothers. First, create a breastfeeding policy and make it accessible. Second, provide adequate time for breastfeeding mothers to pump. Third, create a comfortable space where mothers can pump. This should not be in a bathroom. Last but not least, foster a culture of breastfeeding support at your workplace. We will include more details on these guidelines in the next modules. There are resources available to help support breastfeeding employees, such as toolkits, sample policies, educational materials, signage, and printables. Links to some helpful resources appear on this slide. Click on these links to access educational and other resources. Thank you for viewing Module 1. Now that we've reviewed some information on the importance of worksite breastfeeding support, please take a short quiz to demonstrate what you have learned. Thank you for completing the first module in our series.